Hello and welcome back to the Soft Talk Pod. I'm your host, Jennifer, and I'm so glad you've chosen to spend this quiet time with me. This is our space to breathe a little deeper, to listen with an open heart, and to gently explore the feelings that make us human. Today, we're going to talk about a very modern kind of anxiety, a feeling that can whisper to us on a quiet evening or shout at us from the screen of our phone. We're going to talk about FOMO, or the fear of missing out. Have you ever felt it? Have you ever been sitting at home, maybe reading a book or watching a movie, and suddenly you have a feeling that everyone else is doing something more exciting? You might scroll through your phone and see photos of friends at a party, or a beautiful sunset on a beach somewhere far away. And in that moment, your own quiet evening can suddenly feel small or boring or wrong. Do you sometimes wonder if you're on the right path, or if you've missed an important opportunity that everyone else seems to have found? This feeling, this constant, quiet worry that life is better somewhere else, that you are missing out, is what we call FOMO, and it is a heavy weight to carry. In this episode, we are going to gently unpack this feeling. We will look at where it comes from, how it affects our peace of mind, and how we can learn to hold it with a little more kindness and understanding. Our goal is not to eliminate it forever, but to learn how to find our own sense of peace, even when the world feels like it's having a party without us. So, let's find a comfortable rhythm for our breath. Let's allow the world outside to fade away for just a little while, and let's begin. Let's start with the place where FOMO lives and grows most easily, the world of social media. Before we had these little glowing screens in our pockets, our world of comparison was much smaller. We might have compared ourselves to our neighbors, our classmates, or our colleagues. But now, with social media, we can compare ourselves to thousands of people from all over the world, every single day. And what do we see when we look at these online worlds? We see a gallery of perfect moments. We see the highlights. People share their most beautiful vacation photos, their proudest achievements, their happiest family gatherings, their most delicious meals. It is a carefully curated museum of joy. This is natural, of course. Most people want to share the good parts of their lives, but when we see a constant stream of these perfect moments, it's easy to forget that they are just that, moments. They are not the whole story. We don't see the boring days. We don't see the arguments, the moments of doubt, the loneliness, or the messy kitchens. We only see the highlight reel. And so we do something very human. We compare our own real life, with all of its ups and downs, its ordinary moments and its difficulties, to someone else's highlight reel. And when we make that comparison, our own life will always seem less exciting, less successful, and less happy. Imagine you are at home on a rainy Tuesday evening. You feel a little tired and lonely. You open Instagram. You see a friend from college on a beautiful, sunny beach in Thailand. You see another friend celebrating a big promotion at a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, your quiet Tuesday doesn't just feel quiet anymore. It feels like a failure. You start to think, I should be doing more. My life is boring. I'm falling behind. This is the engine of FOMO. It is powered by comparison. Social media creates an impossible standard, a vision of a life that is always exciting, always beautiful, and always happy. And when our own messy, human reality doesn't match that vision, the fear of missing out begins to grow. So, our first important idea is that social media is a powerful trigger for FOMO. It shows us a constant stream of other people's best moments or their highlight reels. We then compare our real, everyday lives to these curated, perfect images, which can make us feel inadequate and like we are falling behind in life. Now, let's talk about another, more subtle reason for our fear of missing out. It's something we've touched on before in this podcast. The modern world gives us an overwhelming number of choices. In many ways, this is a wonderful thing. We have more freedom than ever before to decide how we want to live, what we want to do, and where we want to go. But this ocean of possibility can also create a lot of anxiety. Think about a typical weekend. There might be several different events happening in your city. A friend might invite you to a concert. Another friend might ask you to go for a hike, or you could choose to stay home, relax, and read a book. There are so many options, and you can only choose one. Let's say you decide to go for the hike. The hike is beautiful, the weather is nice. You are having a good time. But then a thought might enter your mind. I wonder if the concert is more fun. You might even take out your phone and see a video from the concert that another friend posted. Suddenly, your beautiful hike feels a little less special. You start to doubt your choice. You feel a pang of regret for the experience you are missing. This is the paradox of choice at work. When we have too many options, it's hard to feel fully satisfied with the one we choose. Our minds keep wandering to the other possibilities, to the what-ifs. What if I had chosen the other path? Would I be happier? This feeling can follow us everywhere. We feel it when we choose a restaurant for dinner, and then worry that the restaurant across the street was better. We feel it when we choose a vacation destination, and then see photos of a place that looks more exciting. We feel it when we choose a career path, and then wonder if another job would have been more fulfilling. The fear of missing out, in this sense, is the fear of making the wrong choice. Because there are so many doors we could open, we are constantly worried that we have chosen the wrong one. This constant doubt prevents us from fully entering the room we are in. We are always standing in the doorway, looking back at all the other doors we could have opened. To put it simply, having too many choices in our modern lives contributes to FOMO. Even when we make a good choice, we can feel anxiety and regret about the options we didn't choose. This doubt, this constant wondering about what if, stops us from feeling truly content and present with our decisions. So far, we've talked about where FOMO comes from. But now, let's think about what it costs us. What do we lose when we are constantly looking over our shoulder, worried that something better is happening somewhere else? The answer is simple, but very important. We lose the life that we are actually living. We lose the present moment. The fear of missing out is, by its very nature, a feeling that pulls you out of your own reality. Your body might be sitting on your sofa, but your mind is at a party across town. Your body might be on a walk in your local park, but your mind is on a tropical beach you saw on the internet. When our minds are always somewhere else, we cannot fully experience where we actually are. Imagine you are drinking a cup of tea. It's a beautiful, fragrant tea. It's warm and comforting. But if you are drinking it while scrolling through your phone, looking at all the things you are not doing, you will not taste the tea. You will not feel its warmth. You will not enjoy the quiet moment of peace it offers. The experience is lost. Life is made up of a collection of these small, present moments. A beautiful sunset, A deep conversation with a friend, the feeling of satisfaction after finishing a task, the joy of listening to a favorite song. These are the real substance of a happy life, but FOMO robs us of these moments. It tells us that these small, real pleasures are not enough. It tells us that true happiness is always somewhere else, in a bigger, more exciting experience. By constantly chasing the idea of something better, we devalue the good that is already in front of us. Our own life starts to feel like a waiting room. We are just waiting for the real life, the exciting life to begin. But the truth is, this is it. The life you are living right now is your real life. And if we are always looking for more, we may miss the quiet beauty of what we already have. In short, the biggest cost of FOMO is that it robs us of our own lives. By constantly worrying about what we are missing, we fail to be present for what we actually have. We miss the small, real joys of the present moment because our minds are always chasing an imagined, better experience somewhere else. We've explored what FOMO is, where it comes from, and what it costs us. It can feel like a powerful and overwhelming force. So, what can we do? How can we find a sense of peace in a world that is designed to make us feel like we're missing out? The answer is not to fight the feeling, but to gently shift our focus. Here are a few simple, calming ideas. First, we can create intentional space from social media. This doesn't mean you have to delete all your apps forever. It's about being more mindful. You could try having a digital detox for one evening a week, or for an hour before bed. You could unfollow accounts that consistently make you feel bad about yourself. The goal is to create a quiet space where you can listen to your own thoughts and feelings without the constant noise of comparison. Second, we can practice gratitude. Gratitude is the direct antidote to FOMO. FOMO is about focusing on what you don't have. Gratitude is about focusing on what you do have. You could start a small gratitude journal, and each night, write down 3 simple things you were grateful for that day. It could be as simple as a sunny morning, a kind word from a stranger, or a delicious meal. This practice slowly retrains your brain to see the richness in your own life. Third, we can connect with our own values. Ask yourself a gentle question: what truly matters to me? Not to the people on social media, but to me. Is it creativity? Is it deep connection with loved ones? Is it learning? Is it peace and quiet? When you are clear about your own values, it becomes easier to make choices that are right for you and to feel good about them, even if they don't look exciting on the outside. A quiet evening with a book might be exactly what you need, and that is a perfectly valid and beautiful way to spend your time. Finally, we can try to embrace the idea of JOMO, the joy of missing out. JOMO is the opposite of FOMO. It's the peaceful, happy feeling you get when you make a conscious choice to disconnect, to stay in, to say no to things that you don't really want to do. It's the joy of being content with your own company and your own choices. It's choosing your own peace over the pressure to keep up. To handle FOMO, we can take gentle, practical steps. These include limiting our social media use, practicing gratitude to focus on what we have, connecting with our own personal values to guide our choices, and embracing the joy of missing out, JOMO, by finding contentment in our own quiet moments. As we come to the end of our time together today, let's hold this idea gently. The fear of missing out is a normal, human feeling, made stronger by our modern, connected world. It comes from a deep need to belong and to know that we are living a good life. We have seen how it is fueled by the endless highlight reels on social media and by the overwhelming pressure of having too many choices. We have also seen the true cost of this feeling. It can steal the joy from our present moment, leaving us always chasing a happiness that feels just out of reach. But we have also learned that we can find our way back to ourselves. We can find peace not by doing more, but by appreciating more. Remember that everyone's life looks different from the outside. That perfect picture you see online does not show the whole story. The only life you can truly know, and the only one you can truly live, is your own. What matters most is not how your life looks to others. What matters most is how your life feels to you on the inside. Your quiet moments are precious. Your unique path is valid. Your life, right here and now, is not a waiting room. It is the main event, and it is more than enough. Thank you for sharing this quiet space with me. I hope this conversation has brought you a little comfort. Until we talk again, be well and be present in your own beautiful, one-of-a-kind life.